take you for a drive.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today is a video I've never made before. I'm going to give you guys like a full push workout routine, but instead of me recording it at the gym and talking about it at the gym, I'm here at home. It's 10:26. I just finished watching a movie. It was really good, actually. And I have like my clips going right here on my laptop. I'm going to play them on the screen and I'm going to explain to you while I'm talking. So this is going to be something different. And yeah, let's do it, guys. So, first movement of the day was bench press. Now, here you see me warm up with 135. Now, every single time I get to the gym, I do some shoulder press, some tricep extension, some just rotating my arms. And that's just going to warm up like my rotator cuffs and just warm up my body, get the blood flowing. And you really want to warm up like 5 to 10 minutes before you start working out. Just because that's going to prevent some injury. So when I start benching, I usually do like the bar, then I jump to 135, and then here you see me do, this is 185. I do this for a few reps too, guys. And just watch my form, watch how I'm not flaring my elbows, and I'm keeping it nice, slow, and controlled. Here's my first set. I did a 5x5 at 245 today. Last set, I jumped up to 255. I was just feeling really good. I just keep everything nice, slow, and control, guys. Make sure I'm breathing on the eccentric, breathing in on the eccentric, and breathing out on the concentric, and just keeping everything nice and smooth, guys. So here you're seeing me, here's a good setup of my form. It's nice far away, and you just see me controlling the weight, guys. I see a lot of people, their elbows flare out. You really want to keep them in, and just control as much as possible, because you guys don't want to prevent. You want to prevent as like the least amount of injury as possible while you're working out. And there's just little things like that that you guys can do to prevent any injury within the future. Next movement, guys, I moved on to incline dumbbell bench. Now this movement is really good for hypertrophy right after I do bench, because bench is like my compound movement, which I do like low repetition, and then I jump onto like incline dumbbell for my high repetition for chest, and I'm doing 80 pounds for 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Give or take, I think I got all of my sets for 8 reps. My chest was feeling really, really fatigued after hitting bench press, but that's why I say 8 to 10, because you can get either like 8, 9, or 10, give or take, any of the 4 sets. So, sometimes it's good to plan your workouts like that. You say 8 to 10, or 8 to 12, or 10 to 12, or 12 to 15. Just that way, you guys, you're not hitting like 8 when you really wanted like 10 to 12. Just like being smart with your body. And as I know, like sometimes when you start working out, it doesn't always go the way you want it to, but as you progress and as you train consistently, you're gonna get the feel for things, and things are gonna come much smoother. Next, guys, I'm moving on to this single arm pec deck. Now this way, guys, you get a better squeeze, a better contraction, because you're going to be coming across your body rather than just meeting at the middle like you do when you're doing 2 hands. So you're going to be coming across the body, getting a better squeeze in your chest. And honestly, I felt this in my whole pec, not just like the middle. So I felt the contraction in my whole pec, a lot in the upper pec actually, or the upper portion of my pec, I should say. And I know a lot of people like to say, hey, how do you hit all the parts of the chest? It's just like, little things like this. Like I don't necessarily do decline bench just because I don't, I like to do other things instead of doing it. Like I hit crossover flies from the top, just squeezing down at the bottom, and it works for me. So that way, guys, you're gonna hit the whole pec, and it just feels really, really good. And here you see me show you guys a quick chest pump. I'm super excited to start my cut, guys. The shreds are gonna look insane, and I put a lot of muscle on, so I'm just super excited for that. Now I moved on to the seated dip machine, guys. Now this dips hit chest, shoulders, and triceps to hit all 3 muscles. So you really just want to make sure you're keeping your elbows kind of as close to your body as possible, and just coming up, feeling the stretch, and then squeezing down. Make sure you're contracting your chest as well too, so you can activate some of your chest, and just going nice, slow, and controlled. You don't want to lift up your shoulders. You don't want to like raise your shoulders while you go up. You want to keep them down and just stay nice and controlled, guys. Here's a good angle where you can see like my shoulder striation. Obviously my triceps are working, And same thing with my chest. You can see the chest striation in there too. So give it a go, guys. If you have a seated dip machine, definitely try that out. If you don't have a seated dip machine, that doesn't matter. Just find like a dip station, and then you can do dips like that. You don't necessarily need the dip machine. It's just cool to have it sometimes. Switch it up, go back and forth between dips and seated dip machine. Next, then I moved on to shoulders. And now this is a movement that I do not like to do at all. And I'll tell you why I don't like to do it. So when I bench press and do incline dumbbell bench, I hit a lot of the anterior delt, anterior just meaning the front. And so, doing like an overhead press or like a front raise really takes a toll on my anterior delt. So I don't really like to do it just because of my arm, like they're super tired. But anyways, I'm doing 4 sets of 8 repetitions, and I'm using 60 pounds. Went relatively heavy for the amount that I usually like to do, and just going nice, slow, and control, guys. This last set here, I actually almost failed. So, sometimes you get to that point where like your body like wants to give out, but at the end of the day, as long as you gave it 100%, like 100% effort, and didn't like back out when you could have, then that's all good. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm still not taking any pre-workout. The cleanse is almost over, but not quite yet. And here you see me do a single arm cable lateral raise, and this is just a different variation to hit the medial, because that medial means middle, delt. And I'm using the cable machine just because I didn't really feel like using dumbbells today. I always switch it up, give that my muscles some confusion, and just staying nice, slow, and controlled, guys. Make sure I lift with my elbow and not my wrist. And so, a lot of the time when I do these lateral raises, I hit a lot of my trap area. So I really try to focus on not hitting it too much. But you can't really get away from it. It just happens. So, for a lot of you guys who get a lot of trap activation from doing lateral raises, it's okay. There's ways to get away from it. Like you could put a elastic band over your trap and stand on it and like put it over your trap and then do lateral raises like that. That's a good way to not get so much trap activation, get more of the medial delt. And then next we moved on to triceps, and I'm doing a superset here. I'm doing the close grip push downs with the W bar. I'm doing 10 repetitions and then instantly going to the Y grip for 10. So actually it was like I hit 10 this time, but next time I did like 6 and I failed. So I guess you could say first set you go to 10, and then you superset with the Y grip, go to failure. That's a good way to get a really good tricep pump if you're looking for different ways. So the close grip push down is going to work the short head of your tricep, and then the Y grip is going to work on the long head of your tricep. The long head is just right in the back towards my lat area, and then the short head's the part that you see in the outside there. That kind of gives it that like horseshoe look. When I get to a low body fat percentage, and so that is that for that movement, guys. Sorry, I'm really tired. I've had a long day, and I'm also congested too. I'm pretty sick. So I moved on to my last movement, which is these decline skull crushers. Now these are really hard because you're holding it back to the point where you're holding it back, and your triceps are kind of keeping it stable from not falling all the way backwards, and you're just raising your arms, keeping them the same way, feeling the stretch, and then coming up and locking your elbows and squeezing your triceps at the top. This is actually a really good movement to finish off the workout. I did 2 sets of 10 reps, and my triceps were absolutely depleted after this. Like, I couldn't even do another set just from doing like the 3 sets back to back to back. And yeah, that was a whole workout, guys. So I really hope you enjoy this one. It's a different workout structure than like I typically do. So it's new for me. I don't know how good I did at it, but I tried my best, guys. And being sick, like I don't know how I got sick. Like I can't even taste anything. Like the past 2 to 3 days, like I can't smell anything, I can't taste anything. So that really sucks. So I didn't really feel like talking at the gym too much. I just felt like it was really hard for me to physically actually work out just because I wasn't feeling like 100%. So this was like the best alternative for me. And nonetheless, guys, I still got in the gym. I got my workout done. I got a good sweat going. and I just did what I needed to do. So I thought this would be the best alternative for me to talk to you guys, explain a full push workout routine. Maybe you guys can follow along and, you know, use this like tomorrow or the next day or the next chest day you guys have, or push day you guys have. So my split that I'm on right now is push, pull, legs. That's what I typically like to do for my bulking stage. As I get, so at the beginning of my cut, I'm gonna do this too, and then once I get deeper in my cut, I usually switch it to chest and back, shoulders and arms and legs, and then for the second half of the week, I do back and chest, shoulders and arms and legs. And then once I get even deeper in my cut, I do 7 days a week. I do chest and back, shoulders and arms, legs, back and chest, legs, shoulders, arms, or something like that. But anyways, that is going to conclude this video, guys. I really hope you enjoy this one. Much more to come, guys. And just comment below if you guys like this different style of video. No vlogging, this one for you vloggers out there, or watch my videos for vlogs. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, this video is going to come to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment any questions if you have them. And I'll see you guys in the next one.